Welcome back to Cape Critiquers. Today, welcome back to Cape Critiquers, everybody. Today we are talking about RoboCop from 1987.
Wow.
Yeah.
A lot later than I thought it was.
Yeah,
from
but
what I remember.
Definitely had a lot of 80s catches in it. There's no doubt.
It definitely does, but it also like kind of looks like The Crow at times too.
There's no doubt. There's no doubt. But I'm jumping ahead here, but there's one scene where one of the guys who moved up is sort of celebrating, and they got lines of cocaine out. I mean, you couldn't be more 80s or early 90s than that, you know? And
I'd also say it's like pretty self-aware.
there's no doubt.
Plays on tropes.
Even like the idea of the three guys go up in the elevator to this big meeting, and then the one guy gets like obliterated by the military thing, and then they're like, shame about him. Huh, that's the way of the city. Like it is self-aware in the sense of
very
like,
yuppie-ish.
Yeah, this almost like retro-futuristic 80s city.
Yeah.
I
Old
don't
Detroit.
think it reminded me anything. I think The Crow was done spectacularly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I probably didn't see this movie in over 20 years. So my next watch, I'm sure I loved it when it first came out. I probably rented
Everybody
it
did.
on VHS
I
or
think
something.
I think I actually saw it in the theater with friends
Did
when
you?
this came
Yeah.
out. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And it was a little not what I remembered it to be.
I mean, I think a good amount of the CGI and like the effects hold up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that was...
for what they had, yeah.
What's his name was in it?
Yeah,
Tippett.
Phil Tippett.
Yeah, Phil
did
Tippett was in it.
do some of
Or
it.
did a lot of the stuff.
Yeah.
They
Even,
actually...
like, the gore, I think, is pretty great looking.
I thought the action scenes were pretty well done, shootouts and such like that.
I
thought
think
they
I
did
do
a
think
great
the
job.
funniest thing is just like this military grade sniper that just can
Yeah.
blow anything up. It's like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
Hey,
Crazy.
there were moments. I mean, you had Red from the 70s show.
Yep.
It's exactly the same.
Oh, you definitely.
He
there's
does
no
not
doubt.
change.
Yeah.
His character
But
was very. I understand you want to write a villain.
Yeah, but he
his
gave it
character
his
was
all.
a little over the top.
Yeah, he gave
with
it his all. Yeah, I am villain.
And anytime you could hear Red call somebody a cocksucker,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
It was impossible to watch it without picturing him being the dad. Though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
But now you can picture him dropping a cocksucker in the 70s
In the
show.
70s show.
Yeah.
My thing was, and I mentioned it to you, was that was almost 40 years ago, right? The man never changed.
No.
Yeah.
You look at him and go, oh, that's Red from the 70s show,
Yep.
40 years. He got a little bit older, but it's
Yeah.
like, boom,
He
there
didn't
he
get
is.
fat, he didn't get thin, he just
Yeah.
stayed the same.
Yeah.
Maybe he is
I'm gonna
RoboCop.
put my foot in your ass.
Yeah. But this movie had all of the character actors that were popular in that time in it.
Oh,
you know?
Nancy Allen.
Yeah, and
Oh,
Cox.
my God.
What's his name? COX.
Oh, yeah.
He was in it. He was the big bad at the end. You find out he's
Yeah.
the big bad. He's been in everything
Yeah.
back in the day, and he
And-
always played like that cop or that executive or something like that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, they used people that were
Yeah.
visually connected to what you thought they would be. And
Exactly.
Yeah.
stuck the actors in the right places.
Something that I actually liked a lot, because like I feel like a lot of modern movies actually fall into this trap, is like his female partner. Like there's never really a moment where like she's ever supposed to be the love interest, you
Right.
know?
No.
Like it's
Yeah.
not even there's no like
Yeah.
forced tension with that or anything. Like they just are partners.
Yeah,
Right.
and he's drawn to her, and you're not sure it's okay. She's a short, blonde, pretty girl, but then she's kicking ass, and that's what
Yeah.
he got like drawn to that. 'Cause
Yeah,
he's
I
all
mean,
cop. You know.
I think that they were both pretty like highly regarded cops or just like officers that
Yeah.
were very skilled. So that's where I feel like the relationship,
Yeah.
you know, like
And it is funny though. It was like their fucking first day on the job.
Yeah.
They're just friends, I
He
guess.
just dies.
Yeah,
Welcome to
horribly,
hell.
too.
God.
He gets killed very horribly.
Oh, he does.
like,
Oh,
Fucking
yeah.
badly.
They torture him first, basically, by
Yeah.
blowing off his hand.
Blow off his hand, then his arm, and then they just all start
Shotgun
shooting.
It was brutal.
Yeah.
It was,
It was really brutal.
I was really surprised.
But what a ragtag team, though. Definitely 80s style ragtag team of
Yeah.
villains. You know?
I do really like that just like group of villains. 'Cause I mean, like the main guy, I forget like his name, but like I just like how he like just trusts them so much, and like even though he like does fucking destroy that one guy's car.
Yep.
I mean, like
Yeah, but he
it's
got
like
the
a
car.
friendly.
He just stole the
Yeah.
car. You know?
I don't know.
Just go steal another one.
In that scene, the partner pissed me off the most because you're professional. You're a police officer. You're in a very dangerous situation.
Yeah.
So you take a quick glance on someone's dick, and that's how you get distracted.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, I don't know. That just annoyed me.
That's like
I mean,
also one of those things.
you got to take a look, I guess. I mean, I'm not into it, but you got to look.
Like
He was sort of flaunting it.
Yeah.
I think to Jack's point about like how self-aware it is, like this movie is like kind of just a comedy at
That's-
times.
No, there's no doubt.
Definitely.
Yep.
No doubt.
I asked,
Yeah, it was
how
almost
would
a
you
spoof.
classify this movie as sci-fi, action?
I think it is funny like how many movies after it like clearly tried to do like the serious stuff
Yeah.
from it.
Right.
Yeah.
This movie had actually a big impact back in the day. Weller, he started showing up in everything after it.
Yeah.
So it sort of launched his career. For a silly sort of action movie, it moved a lot of people along. Yeah.
But yeah, it was kind of weird.
RoboCop's
I mean,
attacking the set right now. Did you hear that?
Yeah,
well,
was
you've
that?
never seen the movie, but yeah.
What
She-
was that sound?
Yeah, no, RoboCop just interferes with the mics.
But yeah, no, it was a strange. What was this movie rated?
Oh, this
think
had to
it's
be
R,
R. It
yeah.
had to be R.
It
but
had to
probably,
be,
yeah.
just-
Probably
even
for
just
some of
for
the
Just for
The
the,
language.
gore and
Or
stuff,
the
yeah.
gore.
And the language as well, yeah, because everybody dropped the language and drug use and everything else,
Yeah,
so they
drug
had to be
use.
R.
So 1989, you had an
87.
R-rated
Yeah, 87. Yeah.
movie about a cyborg.
Yep.
The remake is PG-13 though.
Is it?
Yeah.
But it's way more serious
Yeah.
than this one. How the fuck?
Oh my holy Christ! The only thing I know from that movie. I thought RoboCop handled the man versus machine thing really well because it never lets you forget that Murphy's trapped under all that hardware.
Yep.
The parts where he starts remembering flashes of his family are kind of eerie, like he's not even supposed to have feelings, but they leak through anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, I particularly love the scene when he goes into the house and sees the son.
Yeah, he has
like,
the
hey,
flashbacks.
can you do that? And then it's just like he's just alone in that
Yeah.
abandoned house.
Yeah. And he had spoken about that earlier with the partner, that whole because he was outside fooling with the gun
Yeah.
when she was getting coffee. And
I don't
then
know.
brought it
80s
back,
movies
yeah.
just do that type of setup so much better, in my opinion.
I
Like-
agree because that's missing in a lot of
like
stuff.
you
these
you're
days.
giving him a reason as to why he does that thing with the gun. That's like
Yeah.
that's what you remember.
Yeah, it's great.
He
Yeah.
does.
It's great.
You know, on that point though, they had that whole shootout with the drug dealers at that location. Everybody got shot up, blah blah. And then later on, the entire team shows up unscathed, practically, like nothing happened. Nobody. I thought they all got killed there at first. You
Yeah.
know? But no, because it almost was like a false ending at that point.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
You
he
know?
he does focus in on the one guy that executed him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep,
Even the failsafe.
Yeah.
yeah.
you know,
Directive 4.
and yeah, Directive 4.
Yeah.
And you say to yourself, all right, but it was 1987.
Yeah.
And yet I made the comparison to Black Widow
Mm-hmm.
when she couldn't kill the guy she wanted to kill
Yeah.
until she broke her nose, you
Yeah,
got
yeah.
the adrenaline, whatever
Yeah.
it was. But that failsafe, if you're a villain, yeah, you'd want to make sure something like that is
Oh, yeah.
is in there.
That is a
Yeah.
good point. Like, I wonder if this is the first time that trope was like in.
Yeah, I
movies.
mean, it was way back, so
Yeah. You're saying like he couldn't kill the guy at the company.
yeah.
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 Yeah,
Until
Directive
he was,
4,
he was
like you
fired.
said.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was good.
That was-
and
and
that was
that's
kind
a-
of cool
that's
too.
good.
cool.
Like
Yeah.
it's a little cheesy, but it works. Like it's
Yeah.
it's a
Kind
He's
of
attacking
good
us
final.
again.
You're
sound is
fired.
back
again.
again.
Thank you.
you're
What is
fired.
that? What's that sound? It keeps coming back.
It's just like the wire connection, probably.
Weird. I think it's Peter
He's
Weller trying
yeah,
to
he's eating
contact
the wires.
You are talking shit.
I actually really like this movie.
Oh, I did
do
too.
too.
I
It was really
remember.
good.
I remember seeing this in the theater with friends, and we all liked. How many sequels are to this movie? I think there's 3, maybe 4 now.
I was like thinking for a second, like, is there a TV show?
Then there was a TV show. There was that I think went for maybe a season.
Yeah.
I know there was like a
They had
recent game,
animated, I think.
Yeah, they just made a video game about it recently.
Wow.
Really?
2023.
I didn't know about
Yeah.
that.
So there was a lot of stuff with this. And I remember it was a costume back in the Halloween costume
just-
back in the day.
Speaking of the video game,
Yeah,
one
I mean,
of my
he was-
students
Super popular.
played the video
No,
game.
definitely.
And he like lost, and then he just was like, "Ugh, "Fucking prick." He just died, and he was like, "You fucking prick."
Batman not happy with you.
Batman's not happy at all. He's
Hatman.
trying to say Hat Man, Batman. It's better than Bateman.
But honestly, that's true.
Jason
Him
or
and his
Patrick?
scooter.
Jason Bate. So they did actually tip their hat a little bit to Tippett. There was that one. It was
Tip it their hat.
Yeah, Tippett their hat. There you go. But they had that one scene where there was an advertisement about that car,
Oh,
Yeah.
and they had the little
that
dinosaur
dinosaur?
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
Because I was like, oh, is this like just some Harryhausen thing that they entered into the movie? But then I realized that it's him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also think like the intro is kind of fucking hilarious of like these insane commercials.
The
And
insane
then just,
commercials,
like,
the
3
news,
cops are dead.
yeah. The news things were pretty wild.
Yeah.
I just find it weird that they had this technology, and yet when you're looking at the movie, it's the 80s movie, like the cars, the computer screens, the CRT
Yeah.
screen, you know, this and that.
TVs, everything.
Which I find weird because it was the late 80s, and yet you had like a series of like Star Trek from the 60s.
Yeah.
That if you looked at the bridge of the Enterprise, nothing there was similar to anything that was actually in real life. So the thinking, I don't know, it just annoys me when I see stuff that is like so obviously that decade. Yeah. If you're going to do something futuristic,
I don't know what the budget on this film was, but they didn't put a lot of it into that type of stuff.
Yeah. Right. Although, like I said, his look was awesome.
Is it supposed to be like set in the future?
Yeah, it's definitely the future.
I just thought it was like
2060 or something like that. I forget how far ahead, though. But it was definitely future. But my thing was, we had 87. We definitely had the mobile phone back then. There was not one in this, right? Didn't we have that one you carried around like a pocketbook thing?
Yeah.
That wasn't in this at all. And I was surprised that they didn't have something like that in here.
You showcase phones too much at all. Like they had that tracker thing.
Yeah, that weird tracker thing.
Apparently, it's just a near future version of Detroit, and it never gives a specific
Also, like
year.
I think it being Detroit is like the funniest thing ever. Because in no way is it recognizably Detroit.
And the way that they talk old Detroit.
Yeah.
Well, I'm curious because I mean I did a little digging up here. During like the 80s, the Bronx especially like experienced a lot of hardship and
Bronx
fires and crime.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if that's where the idea of what if there was somebody that could take care of this type of thing came about, like with the movie.
I mean,
The Bronx was pretty nasty.
I also think it's just supposed to be like everybody loves him, but like he's just this like cold fucking methodical killer.
Right. Yeah.
Like I feel like it's supposed to be like a Superman type thing. Where it's like playing on Superman. 'Cause I mean, like he can do anything.
Yeah. To me, it was like the Enforcer, Clint Eastwood meets Iron Man or something. You know, and it was like a mashup of that.
Yeah.
He's all about enforcing the law and the whole gun thing and everything else, but he's a superhero.
He's almost like Judge Dredd.
He could be,
basically.
Yeah. I thought they did a good job with it. I mean, somewhat of an original story.
I do like this one.
Yeah.
I thought Peter Weller's performance is what makes the whole movie work. You can tell he studied how to move like a machine, but still it's tiny bits of humanity slip through. It's kind of stiff on purpose, and I think that contrast makes him believable.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. No, he definitely had the robotic ways, but there was, especially when after he had the dream, he started having more of those human moments, if you will, you know?
And I thought like that, before he was RoboCop, was like not the greatest acting.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, but it was rote, no doubt.
I don't know. I just didn't really
Not a lot of
enjoy
depth.
it.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
You mean when he was just a cop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Kind of maybe how he was supposed to play it, though. Just like
maybe.
run-of-the-mill kind of guy.
Yeah.
But I love the way they created his suit, the way it looks. Even the gun, the way it comes out, is actually it actually comes out in real life. But now, if you look at the new RoboCop, I believe it's CGI. I don't think it's actually coming out.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Very
Even just like the way he moves around in it
is so cool. So cool. But like you said, though, give him stairs and he's done.
Yeah.
Oh, with the new,
Yeah.
the military ones. Yeah, all you got to do to escape is run down a flight of stairs or a ladder.
It was funny how like it just like started like squealing.
It was squealing like a baby or something, or an animal on its back. I thought that was hilarious.
I think my favorite joke in the movie is just the car being fucking like 6,000 sucks.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking brought it up like 5 times.
Yeah.
They did.
I mean, it had a commercial.
They had the commercial with the dinosaur.
6,000 suck.
Mm-hmm.
I thought both villains in the movie were great in totally different ways. Boddicker is just pure chaos, and like I think the actor just obviously enjoys being evil.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And Dick Jones. It's funny that like they both have Dick in their name.
Yep.
Like that's a joke. And Dick Jones feels like a real threat because like he just hides behind the corporate power and I guess like directly controls RoboCop.
Yeah,
you know?
sure.
Yeah.
Sure, he has the plan. Yeah, it's kind of weird to think that the police force could be privatized.
Yeah.
Where you think that it's your police force, but actually they're employees of a corporation.
Yeah.
I mean, not even just the police. I mean, like,
He said
the
like
whole-
we are the military.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
basically.
military and everything else. Think it could happen?
Oh, never.
Never.
It'll never happen. First of all, we have 3 co-equal branches of government that put a stop to that.
It's picturing like a real celebrity becoming like a robotic police officer. I'm trying to think like who the
Tom
most
Cruise.
Yeah, it would probably be him.
Honestly, yeah.
I thought the balance of fucking robo fart. I thought the balance between humor and violence in RoboCop is kind of just the whole personality of the movie.
Yeah.
It's just so over the top that the gore just becomes fucking satire at points.
Yeah. That one
guy
criminal
just gets melted.
Yeah, exactly. What I was
That was funny.
Oh, at the end, yeah.
he's like, don't get away.
I mean,
from
even
me.
just like the fucking shooting right under the skirt to get the
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
fucking
that was
Yeah,
that was.
that was-
that
I
was
thought
cool.
that was pretty cool.
That
though.
was
That was
cool.
great. You know?
There's another scene in that fucking
Yeah.
thing I was showing you where it's just like there's like a fucking people just remade RoboCop, but it's just like jokes the whole time. And, like they're in that for that scene they remade it, but like they just added so many fucking people getting their cocks blown off. It's just like I'm gonna rape you. I'm gonna rape you.
But you know what? That scene established how good he actually was.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And at the same time established how little emotional feeling he had. Like, I mean, he didn't want to hurt the woman,
Yeah.
but he was so confident that he could pull that shot off that
Yeah.
it was, you know.
I'd say he's confident the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'd say like this is just what makes it like that whole I guess montage of just him saving people, which
Right.
is like something I feel like we've talked about just wanting in more superhero movies and shows. But like I just think it's like that is so Superman. Like it's
Oh, yeah.
straight from that Superman montage from that movie too.
But even at the over-the-top hostage situation with the politician, he just focuses on him and grabs him through the wall, but then he throws him out the window. He didn't have to do that, but he did. But that was just,
he's very big on like dead or alive. You're coming
Yeah,
with
you're
me.
coming
But, like
with me, yeah.
99% of the time, it's just like dead.
dead. Yep.
It was funny because when he did shoot the guy in the balls, I was wondering if in his brain he's like targeting balls.
Probably. Nutsack.
Getting back to one of the things you said earlier about the movie, the whole thing was constantly throughout the movie how this town is deteriorating, the cops are overworked and they're on strike
They're
now.
on
Nobody's
strike,
showing
yeah.
up to work. That was just like the whole theme of the movie. Now the inmates are running the city. It's crazy.
Shoot the car, and then that guy just fucking shoots a building right in
Yeah.
front of him. And blows up the entire building.
What would he say? What'd you get out of the?
I like it, or whatever
Yeah,
the fuck he
yeah.
says.
Yeah, that's what he said. I like it.
Something
But
fucking stupid.
where'd he say? Where'd you just come out of the bar room or whatever, the gray bar hotel? Yes, and I still got the shirt.
Yeah. There were scenes that it was a little weird too when they went after him at the iron steel factory, whatever
Yeah.
it was,
Yeah.
and the three of them are like, we're sitting, they're walking down so close together, and I'm saying to myself, he's so good with that gun, he could
Yeah.
kill all three like in boom, boom, boom when it would be over.
Yeah, and he has to walk up and throw something like
It's
like
like
he's
When was
somewhere
this?
else. When they
towards the end.
towards the end of the movie,
Well,
they were
wasn't
walking
his
through
accuracy all
walking
fucked?
through the
Yeah, but I thought-
after he got his accuracy back, but he
Yeah.
wound up shooting one of them like three times, and
Yeah.
the other two.
the
ran.
black guy went
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
That's
Typical
Yeah.
80s, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be a classic. It's always going to be.
Yeah.
I even like the idea that like they kind of outsmarted him at the end too. Like they crush him with all the debris,
Right.
Yeah.
and then just I guess through pure willpower, he still perseveres.
Yeah.
And he has that like spike thing that he
That was cool.
Yeah.
mostly
Oh,
only
yeah.
uses
That's
to hack
cool.
devices.
Right.
But
I
Right.
fucking just loved him. The scene where he like goes and like, I guess finds out who he is.
Yeah.
And he uses the thing. It's just like I feel like what you were saying with the whole like technology of the time. Like I feel like I just love I guess the tactile nature of it. I mean like even just like fucking plastic phones that
Yeah.
you like
Yeah.
pick up. I don't know. I like that
Yeah,
in movies
it's
and shit.
very cool. Very cool. And don't forget, we were watching an R-rated.
Yeah.
I don't know if you'd consider it sci-fi, but sci-fi comedy or whatever, because superhero movies definitely weren't R-rated back in the 80s.
No.
yeah, it's a good point.
More like on the tactile stuff. I just love all the sound design too. Just fits all the practical effects so well. Great.
Yeah, even when Red visits that guy's competitor or whatever it was in his apartment.
Uh-huh.
And,
Bye,
instead of
bitches.
streaming a live thing,
Yeah,
he
they
had
had
the
the-
CD.
Yeah.
And he kind of was like showing it off and he stuck it in the music. And I'm saying to myself, wow, that's just old. It was a recorded CD.
Yeah,
on-
Exactly.
It's like it's just also
Yeah.
funny to think like he's not like set up somewhere. Like he just like went into
Yeah.
a room and like
Yeah.
tried to do that
But not for nothing.
and then burn it.
Okay, so
himself.
they blew the building up, but he left the CD in there. I mean, that's incriminating evidence.
He probably figured
Yeah.
the one grenade that made 10
Yeah,
explosions was
exactly.
going to take care of everything.
Yeah. The one like fucking super grenade that we don't even have today that you can take the pin out, place it down, and just like casually
it's got a
walk
little
out.
digital
It's got a timer, yeah.
But even, him playing over the top, sick villain, he's got to pull the pin out with his teeth.
Oh, yeah.
Dramatically and put it down.
And his voice, just the way he spoke that down. I don't know if he was going for old Brooklyn gangsters or whatever.
I think he has like some of my favorite lines in the movie.
Oh, he definitely does.
Bye, bitches.
Yeah.
or bitches leave. Yeah,
bitches leave.
Also, it is interesting how, like, I guess those two people in the company, like the one who got killed and I guess the actual CEO, like, are kind of presented as like good.
Right.
Because I mean, like, they didn't want to have fucking weapons that just like killed people.
Right.
And,
No,
like,
he definitely had compassion or heart. He,
Yeah.
he wanted it to really help people, not to.
But I guess the other one is also just like using it as an opportunity.
Yeah. I'd say that
to
the like
go up.
the old man guy that they read the old man fucking
CEO.
Yeah, like he was like actually like a good person, and then the other guy was like he was doing something that was beneficial for society, but the reasons for why he was doing it were selfish.
I won't say he's a good person because I mean like he's a fucking war profiteer.
Yeah.
So
I mean like I'd say RoboCop overall is like a net positive.
yeah.
But,
I mean like
that
you
guy
can have good things.
Yeah,
in
like
these
the
companies,
reasons
but,
he's doing it is to be like a selfish, like psycho probably.
Yeah, I just really liked like this whole movie. Just like feels like just constantly like it knows what to do next. Like everything just leads to the next thing. And it's not just
Very
like, oh, this is
nicely.
what we're
Flows.
doing.
It wasn't such a long movie, but it went by very fast.
Yeah.
The building of the character in the beginning was good. They
I
gave
thought
us
that
everything.
the way they did that, and every time they brought him live, you saw, okay, it was like one time it was New Year's Eve, you could see, stuff like that. You saw time going by with that. It was pretty wild.
And I did feel bad for him.
Oh, most certainly,
Yeah,
And he was still him. He still had his memory. Then they hadn't wiped him yet.
Right.
Even that one scene, oh, no, get rid of the natural arm, lose it. And then they started and got rid of the natural arm that they saved, the one arm.
Yeah, so they...
Yeah, I thought they did really well with that stuff. I think it was good writing all around. To us looking at it now, it's just dated.
Yeah, it looks a little campy and dated.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the original story was actually done well. They stuck with it. I thought the directing was great. And for the time, CGI and stuff was really good. I mean, you could tell the way those robot things were walking. It was time stop.
Right.
Or stop
motion.
I mean, time stop. Stop motion. But still, I thought they did it well.
Yeah.
Time stop.
Time stop. Character lasted 40 years.
The mannequin challenge.
I mean, like, it's insane that they made a video game 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It was just, it was a popular movie when it came out.
The game is like funny too. Just,
It's pretty much just like the movie.
It's definitely more. I'd say it's like more fucking.
Yeah, there was
parody,
definitely a
I
lot of
guess,
campiness in this
satire.
movie that I enjoyed. I thought it worked well in the movie.
I'm gonna sit this movie like in between tonally, in between Terminator and Blade Runner, but this is also just like it's kind of just like the punk version of those movies, but also it's a lot more funny.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Punk's a
self-aware.
actually good
I'd buy that for $1.
description.
Yeah, I think
I'm a
the
punk
other two
rocker.
were more cerebral. They gave you,
Yeah.
more to think about. This movie just knew what it was and gave us what it needed to give. That's all.
Now, the whole thing with that TV show that was on all over the place, I'd buy that for $1. That was from something else. I know I've seen that. Throughout the whole movie, you saw like they had TVs on. Even in one scene, there's chaos going on around them before everybody showed up. That one villain, he's sitting at a van drinking bottle and it smashes the window to turn up the volume. And then the guy's on TV with the half-naked
with the two
girls.
girls.
Yeah, I'd buy that for $1. I know I've seen that in another movie
Oh, really?
someplace. Yeah. I'm gonna have to,
that was
but it showed up like 4 or 5 times in this movie.
While you were describing all that, all I could picture is a video I saw yesterday of a crackhead in the city just gearing up and just like running into a fucking glass door of a store. And he just walked out after doing that.
Apparently, it's from a running gag from the 1951 short story, "The Marching Morons."
Oh,
In
really?
that story, a mind-numbing radio show features a catchphrase. Would you buy that for $0.25? That the dull masses repeat constantly.
Cool. Very cool.
See, I knew I've seen it in a couple of things.
Interesting.
I'd buy that for $1.
And then like it just cuts to inside, just smashes through the store.
He took nothing.
No, he didn't take anything, and then just like he's just as he's leaving.
Then we steel stairs. We're up 2 or 3 stairs to get to him. We had an explosion behind him. We make the explosion hot. We're ready to go. I went upstairs and I was carrying, I don't know, about 8 Oreos, a stack. I'd hand him his weapon. I'd say, Peter, safety's off. And he wouldn't take the pistol. He says, Robo wants an Oreo. And I looked at him and go, no, it's just you and I, Peter. Robo doesn't get an Oreo. If Peter wants an Oreo, Peter can have an Oreo. And he clip-clops in the suit over to the edge of the railing, and Peter starts bellowing, Robo wants an Oreo. Steel mill just echoes, Randy has Oreos, or Robo wants an Oreo. And Steve Lim over the radio goes, Randy, do you have Oreos? So I stuffed that whole stack and then crunched them and let them fall down 3 stories onto everybody below me. And not anymore. And Robo got upset.
I haven't got a damn clue about Randy Moore and his fucking Oreo. Randy Moore's a friend, but half the time I don't know what the hell he's talking about. So he's got all these stories from RoboCop. I don't remember them.
Steve Lim's going, can we get the shot? And then Robo can have an Oreo. Peter said no. So they had to cut. They were rolling. They're ready to go. Now we're hot on the explosion. They had to send a PA up the stairs.
Oh, my.
They feed him an Oreo. And now he's got Oreo in his teeth. So then the PA has to pick the Oreos out of his teeth. And then he says, okay, I'm ready. And then we shot it. So after that, Peter would always say Robo wants an Oreo. So I had a gentleman that worked with me, and his official title, it should have been the Peter Feeder. That's what the crew called him, was the Peter Feeder, because for some reason, weapons had to feed Peter Oreos.
Randy, love you madly. I don't believe one fucking Oreo.
That's the fucking best part of it. Is him just being like, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Got all these fucking stories. I don't remember any of them.
God.
Still looks good. He still looks good.
Yeah.
The only thing I see with Peter Wellers nowadays is just like him promoting like his science books. Because I guess he's a
That's right. I forgot.
scientist.
That's right. He did that stuff. Yeah.
Robotology.
Yeah. Surviving on Oreos.
Fucking like, it's just so funny. Like, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
He's a friend of mine. But I don't know
he's
how
a good
fucking-
friend of mine, but I don't believe a fucking word.
Want to get to favorite scenes and all that?
Sure.
I'll go with my favorite scene is the drug raid. Just him fucking killing everyone.
Yeah, that was a great scene. But when he started smashing through that door, I thought that was pretty cool. At first, I thought it was one of those big military ones.
ED-209 or whatever.
Yeah, but it turned out being him, and he just walked through. You're all under arrest.
Yeah.
Just straight cop. I thought that was a good scene.
Cool.
I'd have to go with either when he returns to his like house or the end, like the whole sequence of like, you're fired. Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Now, after the end, after she gets shot up,
Lewis.
Officer Lewis, we don't see her again then for the rest of the movie.
But they'll fix her.
Yeah, they'll fix you.
everything.
So I guess you're supposed to think that now she's going to become one.
Maybe she'll
Guess
be
so.
another RoboCop.
Yeah.
down the
I
road.
don't think that happened.
But I don't
in
think
the
it
sequel.
happened because
No.
she's in 2 then, right?
No. Yeah, she's actually
Yeah.
into again.
Yeah.
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 And maybe 3.
Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna go watch
Maybe it's
2.
more meant like
You accidentally started.
Him,
I
like,
actually did start it.
being accepting of his like condition.
Mm-hmm.
No.
It's like
Well,
they
then at the
fix
end, he calls
everything.
himself Murphy, so he's definitely accepting
Yeah.
of it.
No.
I guess he's okay that his family moved on,
It is funny. That's
It's
the
better,
final
yeah.
line in the movie.
Yeah.
It's him.
saying,
Yeah.
Murphy.
But I mean, it's good that the family did move on. I mean, like
Yeah.
in the new movie, because he wants to return home, and one of the cops literally asks him, what are you gonna do? You're gonna walk in looking like that into your family's life again, and you think they're gonna treat you the same?
Yeah.
So,
It is weird. Like he is very human from I guess just what I remember from that.
yeah.
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 Oh my holy Christ scene.
Just like funny fucking thing that I saw on Twitter around like before Peacemaker came out, like people were using scenes from the RoboCop movie and being like, Rick Flag Jr.'s coming back as a cyborg. And just like actually baiting people.
Oh my
People
God.
use that scene so much for the show me and Dad watch because he's like fucking 90 in that show.
Yeah.
So it's just like, oh, he fucking he's in space, but like he has to be a cyborg now.
Any Joel Kinnaman show or movie can just be like where he's a character that maybe doesn't make it. Can just be baited with that.
Oh my holy Christ! Just like fucking so unintentionally funny.
All right, you want to throw
Everyone
some
else
ratings on
favorite scenes?
I think my favorite scene, it's got to be the ending where he gets basically the okay to shoot. So it was cool. I've never seen that before.
Some of my favorite scenes were those scenes when he was sort of being built, I guess. And they were in and out showing his consciousness, and then they turn him off again and then bring him back. And then he came online and he wasn't himself anymore. But then that culminating then into that dream scene, I thought that was well done as well. Especially with the whole thing going in his mind and everything. I thought that, so it's a couple of different scenes put together, but I liked that whole sequence of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the him raiding the drug factory. Just that I just liked him going through the door and then targeting everyone. Yeah. Which was kind of reminiscent of for me, like how Predator used to do.
Yep.
You have the ability to.
Yeah.
And him kicking Red's ass.
Oh yeah.
Up until Red said, "You cocksucker, you know who I am. You know who I work for."
Yeah. Speaking of Predator, we should go see that Badlands.
Badlands was good.
Only thing I'm not keen on is it's PG-13.
I think I heard something where it's almost allowed to be R because it's just robots and aliens. So that completely.
Even though it's violent and it's just that they're not human, so
because I think the rules
they
are
could show
specific to human.
That kind of don't make sense.
I just think it is.
Does anything make sense anymore?
Kind of
No, I know. We can show extreme violence as long as we don't say they're human.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, it does look good though, and I typically don't get too into that franchise, but I don't know, something about that trailer just really
it is interesting, how casual it's just we're doing fucking aliens and Predator again.
Yeah.
But the
hey, it sold. It always did well, and I always liked both the movies. So
RoboCop.
I just like the way they put this whole movie together. The newscasters, everything just worked well in this, and how they presented those types of things. It just flowed very well. The opening of the movie was newscast, and then it just went into what was going on. Even that original opening scene where they're robbing. You burned all the money, you asshole.
Yeah.
I had to blow it.
Well, I guess I'll give RoboCop an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm up in the probably 7.5, 8 myself.
I'm going to give RoboCop a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the 7, too.
I'll give him an 8. Anytime I can see a movie that's almost 40 years old and still enjoy it.
Still enjoy it.
They did something good.
And the only thing that tarnishes it is just time itself. Just, things have changed.
Dated, right.
Dated, exactly.
Right. But like you said,
the story was done very well, and I thought it was directed very well.
And it's a memorable character.
Yeah,
so.
most certainly.
Definitely.
And it's one of those movies that there are still, people still use some of those catchphrases. It's silly,
I say cocksucker all the time.
It seems to be flowing off my tongue a lot lately.
Peter Weller saying, "You said enough."
He's
You
been
had
watching
to
us this
show
whole
him the
time.
fucking Oreo thing.
Yeah, we definitely have a ghost in the machine. That was on.
It is. All right, that was our discussion on RoboCop.
Uh-oh.
The scene where they fucking just shoot everybody's cocks.
That was our discussion on RoboCop. Next time, we're going to talk about Predator, Badlands movie. 98, some say the superhero movie that started it all for the MCU. He's canon to the MCU now.
Yeah.
So it's Howard the Duck.
Motherfuckers want to ice skate uphill or whatever.
Isn't it like fucking motherfuckers still trying to
motherfuckers still trying to ice skate uphill. Sure.
It's kind of true. He is the
the quote or the
no Blade being the first.
I thought you meant the quote. What the fuck are you talking about? He's kind of right.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Do your taxes.
Robo bye.